Hello Gemini, and many thanks for tuning into my channel. This is a reading for those who have Gemini as their sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. During this reading, I will pull cards on your current situation, blocks you are experiencing, and then some advice. Okay, current situation for Gemini. Gemini, you seem to be very focused on legacy, on money, on surpluses of money, on what it is you're going to leave behind, what do you have for future generations, perhaps. Now, what's interesting is you're motivated by some sort of newfound romance. Knight of Cups. You're having a certain amount of clarity regarding somebody who's kind of come in and maybe swept you off your feet a little bit. And what you see, the clarity that you see, is an offer being given, an Ace of Pentacles, that you can pick up and run with, and that potentially will financially benefit you. However, there's a significant amount of anxiety around this opportunity, maybe because there's some sort of toxicity that is attached to it. But you're very aware of this, which is a good thing, Gemini. You're very aware. You're speaking a truth. You're trying not to have rose-colored glasses, or maybe you're just full-on admitting, like, I really want to do this. I know that it's probably not a good decision, but I really want to do it. What is the block here? Wow. Okay. You know that you can create. You're very confident about that. You know that you have a lot to give. You can offer whatever endeavor, whatever person comes your way, a lot. However, you're very much stuck in your head. You feel potentially very trapped here with the Eight of Swords. Queen of Wands is somebody who is very confident, very creative. Also very beautiful, very attractive. You could feel very mesmerized by somebody. And you want to create something with them. So the block here is, you know that you're aware of this toxicity, and you're aware that this is fueling your anxiety. You're trying not to say too much about it, even though you have complete clarity here. And you're trying to be intuitively led, and you're trying to be very patient, which is very difficult for a King of Wands person. Now, this is a couple, right? They match each other's energy. King of Wands is a taskmaster. This is somebody who can bring projects to fruition, and often has multiple projects going on at the same time, all of them successful. This person has a lot of energy. And so the block here, I'm going to say, is that the King of Wands is having to go against what the King of Wands does, which is move incredibly quickly. This person's having to really take a breath, follow their intuition, and have patience. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody in this situation was getting out of a marriage. Let's see. What is the advice here? What advice do we have for Gemini? Oh, wow. Okay, well, Gemini, your advice is you're going to have to take it on the chin if you want. Take it on the chin. That's not really the expression I want to use. You're going to have to really give a lot to this situation. So the overall energy being the Nine of Wands. This is the Wounded Warrior card. This is somebody who's put a lot into a situation and now is just done. Almost. Ten of Wands would be done. Nine of Wands is somebody who's been schooled by the hard knocks of life. And so your advice here is saying you're not wrong. This person, if this person feels like your person, this is confirmation. The Lovers, the Ten of Pentacles, this is absolutely, I mean, you recognized it here, the Ace with the 8, right? This is the seed card, a newfound opportunity. If you put enough love and energy into this or effort, then it will grow. And you're very concerned about legacy. So this is definitely something that you can grow a legacy with, right? 10 of Pentacles. This is the height of domestic wealth. This is financial dreams coming true, and it has to do with the Lovers. So you're right in thinking that this person, as your energetic partner, is the perfect person that you need in order to grow this money. But you're in this really, the happiness that this is giving you is putting you in this really polarized, like, Knight of Pentacles is extremely slow, but you can count 100% that whatever it is you are sending with the Knight of Pentacles is going to arrive on time in perfect condition. The Knight of Swords, this is the knight that you send out to do conflict resolution and instead a war starts. Like, you don't know. Knight of Swords is a bit of a loose cannon. Very fast, but also very quick to judge without all of the information and, quite harsh with words. In between, though, in between is what we see as the 9 of Cups. And in between here, we're seeing again, it's kind of treading the middle ground here, having patience between saying and doing nothing and using intuition only versus doing all of the things, right? So it's like action, inaction, like slow and steady versus, hyper and maybe a little less reliable. I think what your advice here is saying is you need to temper, you need to come somewhere in the middle. If somebody is in a relationship with this Devil card and this is actually a third party situation, or just that this opportunity comes with a whole bunch of things that trigger you, like maybe it's the perfect or most fantastic job offer, and it's, something you really see yourself climbing through the ranks in this particular, genre of work. But you have to do like conferences and public speaking 3 times a year, and you're absolutely terrified of that. Or maybe this person being what you feel is the perfect person for you to work alongside to build legacy. Maybe you're intimidated. Either because this person is incredibly good looking and will have other suitors, or because they're so excellent that you feel like, how are you going to match up? Like you're going to be held to a certain standard that you feel you can't achieve. But there's something about this new opportunity that in the one sense is like perfect, and the other sense is putting you in this polarized energy and giving you a ton of like triggering anxiety. I think what this is saying is this isn't going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. I think that this is going to really challenge you, but I think it's the challenge. I mean, if you are showing up as the King of Wands, it's the challenge that will make it worth it for you. The King of Wands always loves a challenge. I mean, even just look at this card. He's got a lion on a string. How does that happen? Must have been a challenge. You see what I'm saying? Okay, Gemini, that is what I have for you. Wow. If you enjoyed this reading, don't forget to support my channel. Peace and gratitude from me to you, and take care.